The Calgary Police Service Guns and Gang Unit has charged a former University of Calgary student following an investigation into the discovery of guns hidden at the University of Calgary. This investigation started back in August of 2015. On August 27th, electrical contractors working at the University of Calgary located a box containing 2 unloaded .45 caliber semi-automatic pistols in a false ceiling in the Earth Sciences building. Campus security and the Calgary Police Service were notified, and we began an investigation that spanned 7 weeks. A person of interest was identified early in this investigation. This person of interest and other individuals were monitored throughout this investigation, and it was ultimately determined that the risk to students and the staff at the University of Calgary was minimal. The person of interest, a 24-year-old man from Calgary, was arrested late last night and is currently facing the following charges: 2 counts of possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose, 2 counts of possession of a weapon obtained by crime, and 1 count of possessing a firearm knowing the serial number had been defaced, altered, or removed. His name will be released later today once he has seen a provincial court judge and the charges have been confirmed. So that's the prepared portion. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
So how you said that the person was located fairly quickly. Can you just kind of talk about how you were able to find this person of interest so quickly?
So key pieces of evidence like that, because it is before the courts, I can't speak to. But suffice it to say that within a short time after the discovery of the weapons, within days, we had cultivated a suspect.
And can you describe a little bit more about the person, where he's from, what they were studying, kind of thing, what year they were in school?
This person of interest is from Calgary and was a student at the University of Calgary as recently as 2014, and I'm not sure their area of study.
Do you know what the intention was with these guns?
Initially, we had very grave concerns about what the intention may be. As a result of our investigation, sort of on an almost daily basis, we were able to answer our own unanswered questions, and ultimately, in our own minds, felt that the risk to the student population and the staff was low and lower as we continued our investigation. It's our belief that the presence of these firearms is related to the drug trafficking trade.
So it had nothing to do, but why store them at school?
I'm not sure the rationale behind that, and that's going to be for this person of interest to contend with.
When you say he was a student to maybe 2014, are you saying the guns may have been there for a longer period of time versus just being put in there in recent months?
Yeah, the guns appear that they have not been there for an extended period of time prior to August the 27th.
So do you think that he, after he was a student, came back and put them there, even though he wasn't a student anymore, or?
We're not sure how. Their sciences building is open to the public, as most Canadian universities are, and so with some familiarity of that area, it was easy for him to gain access to the Earth Sciences building.
Is that? Could you just describe the scene a little bit? I mean, was this a place where only contractors were going? It was being worked on, or I know the building was open to the public, but was there any risk that anybody could?
Very limited risk because it was in a public hallway and suspended in a false ceiling, much like is above you right now. So there's a very remote chance that someone could be up there other than electrical contractors, but they were very prudent and cautious and notified us right away of their discovery.
Sorry, can you clarify how you were able to track the guns to this student?
As I said earlier, those types of specific pieces of evidence are going to be before the courts, and I can't speak to the exact evidence linking him to this offense right now.
When you say you had grave concerns early on, why are the charges then possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose if you now feel that it wasn't a grave concern?
So let me just clarify the initial concern. The initial concern was that this was a cache of weapons laid down for a school shooting. So that was our initial assumption. And it was only as a result of our investigation that we were able to eliminate those concerns and satisfy, at least myself, that this is in relation to the drug trade. So there's still firearms present, so they still are dangerous. So that's just how the charge reads. And it doesn't really sort of weigh the actual risk to the public. It just assumes that all guns are dangerous when they're not stored properly.
Can you paint a bit of a picture of the workers were conducting their work and they found these weapons? what were they doing? Did they fall? Did they climb the?
I believe they were laying cables of some sort, and as part of an upgrade retrofit, and just found the box, and it looked out of place in that area, and looked inside and made the discovery and contacted campus security and the police.